Hello everyone. We are again here in the next episode of interviewing students, international students here. And today in front of us is Damien. Damien is my good friend. He's from India, and we both came here at the same time last year. And as of now, we both have completed 2 semesters out of 3 in Trinity College. Damien is in a different course. He's not in computer science data science as me. He's in a different course, so I'll let him introduce himself, and we'll go from there. Damien, over to you. Your brief introduction.
Thank you so much, Abhinav Bhai, for inviting me for the session. It's truly nice to be here. Myself, Damien Abraham Folks, and I'm from India, basically from Uttar Pradesh. I came here to study in Trinity College Dublin. I'm currently pursuing M.Sc in Management Business course. So just as Abhinav Bhai said, I'm almost done with my semester. So really great. So yeah, we can start with that.
Okay. Damien, before coming here, what profile did you have? So, were you a fresher or you had any work experience? If you could light on that.
Yeah, I would like to shed some light on that. Actually, I did my bachelor's in mechanical engineering. I passed out in the year 2020. And at the same time, I started working in an FMCG company. I worked there for 1.5 years. Then I switched to EdTech company for a year. I was preparing for Ireland itself. It took me a year to decide what exactly it is, which course to go for. So that is how my profile is. And then I came here. Tried pursuing MSc management. Then I'm looking for opportunities, of course. So that is what my background is in totality.
Okay. And did you have any other options before coming here? Like you had, of course, Trinity College, but you had any other option and you chose this over others? Any
Yeah,
experience?
did had my college acceptance from UK. I had University Bristol and University of Manchester for that reason. I had a offer from them, but then I realized the fees was too high, and I wanted to study in a good university, and then I switched to Ireland for that matter. It was a very difficult scenario back then because it was difficult for me to convince people that Ireland is a good place to come in.
Yeah.
So that is how I came across Trinity, and Trinity accepted me. It was really a great honor for me to study in this university. It's really good.
Yeah. Okay. So you already mentioned you are studying masters in management.
Management.
Yeah. So, not too detailed, but if you could give an overview of, let's say, someone is coming for to study management here, so what they would expect, an overall overview of the course.
Okay. Oh, MSc Management is a very generic course, to be honest, and it's one of the, I'll say it's one of the easiest course, to be honest, compared to other business courses. That is what I felt when I had a word with many of my colleagues out here in business school. So it's a very generic course. It's basically it'll teach you all the basic management skills you need in terms of working in any job field for that matter. May it be technical, may it be any management roles, may it be consulting for that matter. It teaches you basic things that you need to grow as an individual in your career. So it's a very generic course. At the same time, the modules are very straight. And you have straight modules like strategic management, you have operations management, you have project management, and you have good courses like finance management also. And we also had entrepreneurship, so that is also a kind of good field if anyone wants to pursue. So that is how the whole structure of course is very simple, very generic. It's not very tough, to be honest. Yeah.
Okay, and how much of the course was more of practical part, and how much was theoretical part? Which part? I mean, that way, if you could.
Yeah. If to we talk about that, practicality is very generic by in terms of practicalities. I'll not say it's so practical course. It's a very theoretical based course, to be honest. Only practicalities I'll say would be in the financial management course. That is something that can say, involves a lot of mathematics,
Yeah.
problem solving, data sheets, and all. So other than that, it's a very theoretical based course. So I don't think so. There's a lot of practicalities involved. So, yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah.
how about so I don't have a lot of idea about management courses, but if you see if you were to compare this management course with courses in India, let's say in IIM. So how engaging is it, or did it have a lot of presentations, group works, or a lot of assignments? And how was the stress level in general? So that way, and in general, if you had any perspective um, of how it differs from a person who wants to do a management course in India from
Okay.
IIMs, and how it differs from here.
I would say Trinity College is my M.Sc management program is not that difficult to get into compared to what it is in IIM. IIM is something that is a top-notch university, to be honest. And I've spoke to people from IIM. It's really difficult out there. But to be honest, here it's mostly mixed of assignments. You have individual assignments here, and you have group assignments out there. So per subject, it's like 2 to 3 assignments you'll have, and it's basically as a essay based. A lot of essay you have to write. You have to do a lot of citations, a lot of paperwork in a sense, like you go through a lot of papers to come up with something new, something lucrative. So that is how it is. And back in India, it's quite tough, to be honest. Studying in IIMs is quite tough. And I don't think so. It's quite tough out here, and it's the most chill course out here in Trinity. The only fact is you're studying that in Trinity Business School. It's one of the most prestigious business schools out here. Indeed,
Yeah.
one of the top, to be honest. So that is the other advantage, because being in this country, Trinity has a good name. It has a really good name. Whenever you say that you're studying from Trinity or UCD for that matter, people do listen to you. The
Yeah.
moment you see Trinity, people, oh, it's Trinity. That is how it is. So that's the advantage you'll have in Ireland. If you're coming for Ireland and for the Ireland job market, it'll be a good catch if you have Trinity in your resume.
Hmm. Okay. So you also mentioned it is pretty chilled. The course is pretty chilled. So does
Very
it,
chill, to be honest. That is what I felt. Yeah.
yeah, so does it give you any extra time to indulge in some any extracurricular or participate in what is happening around in college?
Yeah, truly, because since this course is quite flexible, Abhinav, to be honest, and it's quite chill, so you can involve in a lot of activities. I've been involved in a lot of extracurricular activities in terms of I was part of one of the groups. There are a lot of groups. There are a lot of societies that you can join in. So this course can actually allow you to grow in that field also. Like if you want to
Hmm.
grow in different extracurricular societies, you can grow that. We have financial groups out there, like small management funded, student funded management
Yeah.
societies out there.
Yeah.
That's a big thing out here in Trinity, SMF finance. So it's a really big thing. So there are some societies and people can indulge. And
Hmm.
since our course is quite chill, you can go to different this thing. So that is how it is. You can do a lot of stuff actually.
So yeah, I have heard about the Student Managed Fund SMF.
And yeah,
Were you part of that?
I was not part of it. I was initially part of it. Then I had some different interests, and I went just wavered off from that. And then I realized I have different objectives to be fulfilled. So I
Mhm.
just couldn't put a lot of effort in that. But
Mhm.
I do have my friends, a lot of friends who are in part of SMF. So societies are a big thing in Trinity.
Yeah.
Um, this course can allow you to do that. Yeah, seriously. Telling you can do a lot of stuff extracurriculars. So, yeah.
And do you have any industry connects or anything in your course that lets you learn something not from the campus, something from outside or like that?
To be honest, why the thing is, this course is flexible in terms of anything that you've done in your bachelor's, you can continue after this course.
Mm-hmm.
For example, if you have a tech background that you've been in tech, now you want to do any management course that can level you up in your career. Usually,
Mm-hmm.
what happens back in India, people used to tell us, our managers used to tell us that they do management courses so that they can jump up to these career fields. They have to
Yeah.
become managers. They need to have management skills. So this is one of the pathways you can do that,
Mm-hmm.
and not stressing over a lot of basic things. But yeah, you can have the management skills, and you can just brush up on your bachelor's at whatever you did and the experience that you had before. So that is what I feel this course offers. At the same time, if someone is not very sure what to do with their career in the coming years, they can opt this course with a variety of subjects and the fields that is taught in this management. They can decide what they want to do, because there are still people out there who are not certain what they want to do. There
Mm,
might be a catch for them when they start their course and they come up, okay, I like HRM, I should pursue HRM,
mm,
human resources fully.
yeah.
They were into tech, now they want to do human resources. That is totally fine. That is what this course allows, the flexibility that comes
Mm.
with this course. That you can decide anytime you want to switch, you can switch.
Okay. So, what do you think the course, suppose, is it more fresher oriented or more for people who are experienced, or it is a good combination of both? So, for example, let's say someone who is 5 years experienced, maybe have worked in any industry, maybe IT, maybe pharma, something, and they want to switch to management. And
Hmm.
let's consider they having an Indian background because we have more idea about that. So, should they be considering Trinity as an option if they want to consider studying management?
Definitely, definitely for that matter, they should consider Trinity in the first place because it's a very prestigious university. At the same time, this course also allows them to do whatever they want. For an example, there are people I've known who have done 5 to 6 years of experience, like you only have, like I know you've been there for 7 years in the industry, whatever industry that you've been. So you're well versed in the industry. Now, for an example, you want to kickstart your career, same thing out there in Ireland, and you're not sure which course to start with. And one of the entries to this in countries is to do a master's course. That is the usual thing out here. You
Yeah,
can opt for this course. At the same time, you can make connections out there in your own community that you have, and you can get a job out here. And the management would help you in this course can help you in terms of connecting with people that you love to have. At the same time, will give you a flexibility of doing that. There are some courses I've heard it's very tough out here in Ireland. Trinity, for an example, business analytics, and your course for that matter, computer science
yeah,
is really tough. I've seen sometimes it might be difficult for people to engage in connecting with people,
yeah.
but this course would help you do that. If
Mm.
you think that your bachelor's and your experience would be a great catch here, I think management course would help you with connecting just for the job purpose. If you have for the job purpose, you can really get it out.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
you have already mentioned the job keyword, and we were going to come to that. So, how do you think is the job perspective looking like? So, considering also the scenario that right now, maybe in last 1 year, there have been news of layoffs, and how,
Mhm.
in your understanding and experience, what do you think? If have your batchmates got job, or you are expecting, you are having good options, and how is it looking like for you and for your batchmates in Ireland, or how they are considering? Are they only considering Ireland, or they're open? They have to be open about being taking the job anywhere. How is it looking like?
To be honest, my job market out here is quite volatile. I would say I do have an offer with me that is a grad offer right now. So to me, I didn't feel that difficult to get into a job. I just kept applying, and I was considered in my applying. I had proper resumes, I had cover letters, I edited them, according to the applications. It was a good experience for me. At the same time, now it depends on the perspective of a person also. Like for an example, if he's truly into job finding, he will get a job, to be honest.
Mm.
And if we have the skills, if we have the connections, I don't see a reason studying from Trinity and you're not getting a job. Seriously.
Yeah,
If you're not taking an effort, that is a different case.
yeah,
If you're taking effort, I think you will be getting a job. And with the name that you are carrying, Trinity, I don't see a reason that you're not getting a job. There are jobs, Abhinav, by to be honest. I do understand the layoffs are there because of the current recession that is being hit in the West. I think there will be, it will get liquid in coming months. So, and I think this economy of Ireland is quite strong in terms of it has quite been doubled in terms of GDP growth. It was around, I guess, 6.2 something into 2020, and it got to 13.6. So that trajectory is going to increase only.
mm.
So there is a lot of opportunities out there. There are a lot of opportunities in terms of tech, in terms of pharma, in terms of medicine-based courses. So I think job market is really good, and for India especially, we are well versed. We are. You also know, Abhinav, bhai, you've worked in before being team leaders and all, how hectic it is back in India.
Yeah, yeah.
So we are like the cream layer, to be honest. I That is what I felt because
Mm.
when we doing some critical list courses back in India, and we come here with the skills oriented. So I don't see a reason that you're not getting a job. Yeah, it's good. There are a lot of jobs. You just need to find. You just need to connect. That is how it is.
And how is the general mindset of your batchmates in management? So are they more towards getting a job, or they're also considering
Yeah.
like entrepreneurship? They want to open their own something. And how is the if in your knowledge, let's say 10 people, how many of them have already gotten jobs? So in that perspective.
Yeah. In my course, it's a very mixed course, to be honest. We have variety of people from different countries. I can say around Europe, North America, India, Southeast Asian countries. So there's a variety of people from different courses. For an example, we have political sciences, we have European history people studying here. We have people from geography
Hmm.
studying here. Then we have the Indians who are like the engineers out there. So it's a mix of all. So it's very interesting. Everyone has a different point of view. And to be honest, what I felt was the whites are more inclined to their country
Hmm.
opportunities,
Hmm.
and most of them have went back to their country and they started job at right itself. They have got jobs, and even the grad roles. There, I have one of my classmates. She went back to Belgium. She got a job offer from there, in Accenture only, I believe. Yeah, for a technology consultant. So I guess when you talk about job, or almost around one third of our class is almost settled in terms of jobs,
Okay.
even if it's grad role. And most of us out here, like me itself, I'm here for the Irish job market. So my main focus is to be part of the Irish job market. So I've already started with the process. So I don't see a reason that you're not getting a job. People usually say it's management, so it's very difficult to get a job. If you have the right skill set, you will get it. And there are people who want to start their businesses, but down the lane, it'll be
Yeah.
in years they would like to start. And most of them, and there are some sector people who are like they want to do their first master, then second master, like that, and they
Hmm.
want to do PhD. There are some few sector people also that who are thinking of like that. So yeah, that is how it is. That is the demographic of our class.
Okay. Cool. So, congratulations. I didn't know about your job offer. So,
Thank
uh,
you, bhai. Thank you.
I'm congratulating you on camera. So, yeah, I think your job must be starting in September.
Yeah, September.
Yeah. So we are almost done from the formal part perspective. Um, Other than that, how was your living in Dublin? So, because this is the major buzzword around Dublin is rising living cost,
Yeah.
housing crisis, and students who are considering coming here should actually take this into consideration before deciding Trinity. Trinity in itself is a very good college, no doubt about
Yeah.
that, no doubt about the course, but considering the city in itself. So for example, I last month I was checking the cost of living rankings of Dublin. I saw in Europe it was second after Switzerland.
Oh
So
yeah. Yeah. I did see that thing. Yeah, that's true.
it's too high. So how did you manage, and how do you think it will affect people who have accepted the offer from Trinity or who are considering Trinity as an option uh, in their further studies?
Okay. To be honest, Abhinav, why it's very costly. Dublin is costly, and I've seen people who have been ranting about the accommodation crisis and the living expenses. But if you compare it to other European cities, it's one of the most stable countries. To be honest, people out here are very welcoming, and in terms of even if in terms of racism, I haven't found any of the cases out here, and they're very welcoming. They're very polite in terms of accepting you, or giving you job offers, or for that matter even part-time jobs. It's very chill out here. The only problem what I face is the accommodation crisis, that mostly every other countries have it, but it's not as high as it is in Ireland, to be honest. And living expense, yeah, that's like the part of parcel. You go from a
Yeah.
different country, you go to any European country for that matter, by
Hmm.
a prospering European country, you will feel that.
Hmm.
So that is down the line. If you be here for an year and 2 year, you will understand that you have to handle or deal with this, and you will eventually earn accordingly. So that there will be a threshold that you will reach, and then you'll understand. Okay, this is what I have to engage in and earn so that I can live here properly. Apart from that, Dublin is a really good country. Dublin, and in terms of Ireland, also is a very good country. There's a lot of opportunities that they'll be coming up, and I've seen people coming up because I've been attached to one of my uh, platforms, an international group of platforms. So I'm a community member in app called Uniting. So we are part of it, and I'm seeing a lot of people engaging with me in terms of coming here. So market is huge, and I believe there'll be inflow of a lot of Indians out there in coming years because they know how it is, because they're all skilled, they're all hardworking, and Ireland actually appreciates that. So yeah, living expense and all. I say I what I did was I prepared for myself at least 2 or 3 months of living expenses, and my accommodation was already in place. I made sure that everything is well fed, because if you don't have accommodation and you come here and you're struggling for that, that is one of the most depressing stages for a student, international student. That should not happen. To be honest, for me, should not happen to any student for that matter.
Yeah.
So you should take care of the expenses for at least 2 to 3 months when you're coming here. Prior to that, make sure that you have where you've been well funded, and after that you can think of starting a part-time job for that matter, or any freelancing job that you want to do. If the one who's hardworking will understand how to do it,
Yeah.
the one who doesn't want to do will not do it. That's how it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
The best part is we Indians know how to deal with that. You must understand. I
Yeah.
mean,
And how do you think the amount of engagement your course needs allows one who is pursuing management in Trinity to have I already mentioned one who can manage, but in
yeah.
general, if you say someone who thinks they might face issue around this accommodation and living expenses, so will the course allow them enough time to do part-time jobs? How do you think from your
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, Abhinav, I came here not to be a topper. I never thought that I'll be a topper in my course. So if you are very dedicated to a course, it might take few of your hours and days even to come up with something good piece of assignment, good piece of essay. It might take. And if you are like a job-oriented person, you will not focus much on it. You will focus on the upper cap of the course grade that you would love to have. At the same time, job is something that is a priority for me.
yeah
If that's the priority, then you will understand how much you have to dedicate your time into college and how much you have to dedicate your time into job, part-time or full-time for that matter.
yeah
If it's like that, then it's easy, very flexible. In terms of accommodation, I would suggest uh, everyone who's coming here to please make sure that you have accommodations prior to coming to Ireland, because uh, it is really insane out here in terms of accommodation. But not like it's not like you won't get it, but
yeah
it's better to have one at least while you are here.
yeah
Once you're here, you will not get time. You'll only have 5 to 10 days in your hand to settle down, get into the university. Then you have to study also. That is the main thing that you're here for.
yeah
So I say set your accommodations first, get your financials right, then you'll be good to go. I don't think so. And my course would allow, actually. It's quite flexible. People say that's not, but I feel it's flexible enough.
yeah
Start a part time.
okay. Also, you were mentioning a group, something you support called what was the Unity?
Yeah, it's like it's a community setup wherein international students in our Ireland are hosting their point of views as a WhatsApp channel wherein you can chat to us in one to one, and we'll help you out with all the courses, with all the doubts that you have regarding my course. I'm also there as a community mentor there. You can contact me. I'll let Avina Bhai know the link. It will be shared while the video will be released. So you can come up, you can share whatever doubts you have with the course. We are there, we'll help you out. It's free of cost, we will not charge you anything. That's usually Avina Bhai, people think that we are consultants. We're
Yeah,
not consultants, we are just basically students who want to give back to the community.
yeah,
We struggled a lot, to be honest.
yeah,
We struggled a lot in terms of connecting with people in LinkedIn, getting to know how the course is. So it was a struggle for us. So as a community member, I want to give back to the people who are coming here for my course. So it's basically a one-on-one chat app system where you chat with me. You can ask any type of questions, any number of time.
yeah,
I'm here to support you. At the same time, we support you from your application to till you reach Ireland with
yeah.
everything we support. That is how we do in that place, and that is totally free of cost. Will not charge you anything. So if anyone wants to come up, I'll share the link with Avina Bhai. You can download the app. You can come and chat with me. I'll let you know everything regarding my course, even the advanced things that you need to know. So, yeah, that is out.
And oh, so you said there is an Android app or something
There
phone
is
app?
an Android app. It's called Uniting. Uniting.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So how old is the app? So is that an existing?
It's been recently launched by one of the subsidiaries of us, and it's basically one of the consultants back in India. They started this thing. They have
Hmm.
a very broad idea and broad vision of people coming into Ireland,
Hmm.
especially the Indian community, to be honest. And it's for the international community also, I believe. So he wants that everyone should be well fed with information and support. So that is how we launched this app. And yeah, it's a really good. It's going really good. We have people out there. We communicating with them on daily basis. So yeah, we
And
want more people to come in. Sorry.
is it only for Ireland or?
We have. I think I'm based out of Ireland only, so I have a little bit idea on Ireland only.
Mhm.
I think there are other countries also, but it's like in an initial phase, the
Okay.
pilot phase. So yeah, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of community out from Ireland also. So every course you name it, it's out there.
Okay. That's a really great opportunity for students
Yeah,
want to clarify their doubts, because
yeah,
there are many questions in their mind when they start this application.
exactly.
Even if they
Because
have a
people do talk to consultants, they are the
yeah,
ones who are not actually studying here. We are
yeah,
the ones who are studying here. We know how the experience are.
yeah, yeah,
That is why this app was created so that a genuine thing can be told to students. For that matter, Trinity, UCD doesn't matter. For any university, for my course, I'm basically handling all of the Ireland in terms of my course. So yeah,
yeah.
anyone has any doubts, they can come up. It's
Great
free.
initiative, great initiative. So uh, almost done with almost all the topics. Last thing maybe is did you have any leisure time to travel around Ireland? And how
Oh
was
yeah,
it?
I've been recently been traveling a lot in terms of moving out of Dublin, and there's a lot of places you can travel. Ireland is, I mean, to be honest, it's a very good tourist spot. People from all over the world come here. They chill, they drink a lot. It's a drinking community, to be honest. There's a lot of drinking out there. It's a very lively community,
Yeah,
and the work-life balance is quite good. So they can travel around. So there are counties like Cork and go to Galway,
yeah,
and there are some incredible beaches out there in Ireland. So it's really great. I've been trying because since I just got free, one of my friends and my roommates we're trying to go out to some different countries and chill, and enjoy out there. So it's a really good place to even roam around.
okay. Okay, I think we have covered almost all the points. Beautiful place, good to travel. Okay. Any specific tips for people who are strongly considering Dublin in specific or Ireland in general, also considering Trinity College or maybe the top colleges, you can say UCD, Trinity, and others which are good colleges. So, what should they keep in mind? General piece of advice for people maybe who are coming just in this September next year.
Okay. This coming September, I believe almost the applications have been closed for all the major this thing. I would only suggest if you are coming for the next year, please start your thinking and your process now itself, because in the coming September you have to apply as soon as possible, because the earlier appliers can get upper hand over getting seats in the next coming year.
Yeah,
So I believe you should start an year before starting a course in terms of fixing your country, which country you want to go, which course you want to take. And coming into Ireland, Ireland is very welcoming. It's only a 5 million, I believe, 5 million only
yeah,
population
I
out here.
think yes, around that.
So 5 billion only. So it's a growing community, and a lot of Indians are coming in. So it's a lot of opportunities. People do scare you with accommodation and the living expense. That's part and parcel, to be honest, friends.
Yeah,
But you'll feel it. Every country has some or the other problems, to be honest.
yeah.
And for that is why I don't defame Ireland for that matter, because as an international student, you will face difficulties, and you are supposed to face, because you will not know the value of it in the future if you not face it now.
Yeah.
But yeah, in terms of that, it's chill. So just take a year, take your time, because visa might take you a lot of things. You
Mhm.
have to roam around in terms of your visas and all. And even
Mhm.
Avina might knows it, how difficult it is
Yeah.
in terms of getting an Irish visa. So yeah.
Cool. Cool. So, thank you, Damien, for your all-rounded perspective, your insights about we started from your course. You also gave us a background on your options before coming, how you chose Trinity, how you did your course. You have already got a job. We congratulated you on that.
Thank you
Also,
so
you
much,
are
bhai.
helping incoming students through your Uniting app, you said.
Yes.
So I would encourage people who are watching this video and who are strongly considering this place, specifically Ireland, to to get the benefit out of this application and effort which Damien and others are taking. And we both would like to wish all the best to whoever are considering coming here. And I thank you, Damien. Damien is my good friend, but
Bilkul.
I
Thank you
keep
so
seeing
much,
him
Abhinav
around,
bhai.
but still on
Abhinav
video
bhai is
camera.
basically like a mentor to many of us. He is into a lot of teaching, into a lot of groups, and he's kind of an idol out here for us. So he's been very inspiring. You can see him roaming around teaching people. That is a big thing. When you are so confident in you, and I have heard people from his group telling me how well efficient he is in terms of his skills. So that's thank you so much, Abhinav bhai, for this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you. See you around. Bye bye.
All right, folks. See you. Bye bye.